At 0600 hours on November 19, 1944, Corporal Clarence Smoyer gripped the controls of his M4A3E8 Sherman tank somewhere in the shattered outskirts of Cologne, Germany. He was 21 years old. The street ahead was empty. That meant nothing. His crew had 4 men. The Germans ahead had hundreds. Smoyer came from Lehighton, Pennsylvania, a coal town, a quiet town. He'd trained at Fort Knox. He'd crossed the Channel. He'd survived Normandy and the Ardennes. None of it prepared him for this. 14 U.S. soldiers were pinned. German infantry occupied ruins on 3 sides. A Panzer IV sat hull down at the far end of the street, its 75mm gun already traversing toward them. 100 German soldiers, 4 Americans in a Sherman. Smoyer ordered his driver forward. The tank rolled into the intersection. Sergeant John DeRiggi acquired the Panzer IV through the M71D scope. First round, miss. Second round, the enemy tank erupted in a column of orange flame 30 feet high. But the infantry was still there, everywhere. German soldiers with Panzerfausts crouched in rubble 20 meters from Smoyer's exposed flank. 1 clean hit and 14 men died in that intersection. Smoyer did not pull back. The coaxial machine gun opened up. Then the hull gun. Window by window, doorway by doorway. The turret rotated in degrees. Each burst bought seconds. Those seconds bought lives. The German assault collapsed. The pinned soldiers broke free. All 14 reached Smoyer's tank alive. He drove back to the assembly point and filed no special report. Clarence Smoyer returned to Lehighton after VE Day. He worked. He raised a family. Yet he didn't speak publicly about the war for decades. When historian Adam Makos finally reconstructed the story in 2019, Smoyer was in his 90s. His memory was sharp. His words were few. The 14 men he saved that morning never knew his name. They went home. They had children. They grew old, because a 21-year-old from a Pennsylvania coal town looked at a 100-to-1 problem and decided the math could be wrong. He decided to make it wrong. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more forgotten stories of the Second World War. Drop a comment telling us where you're watching from. Thank you for keeping these memories alive.